Hanumanji, the embodiment of humility. Vidya Vinayam Dadati. Knowledge gives birth to humility. Humility is the hallmark of a Bhakta, a devotee. The more knowledgeable or the more knowledge one possesses, the more humble one becomes in life. In the presence of Bhagwan Sri Ramchandra Ji, Shabri Maiya, even though she was an intellectual, she did not display any sense of intellectual prowess in the presence of Bhagwan Sri Ram. Yet, she sat at the feet of Prabhu Ramchandra Ji and said, Adhamate Adham, Adham Ati Nari. Lower than the lowest, that I am. And lower again, that I am a woman. And having said that, all because of her humility, Bhagwan Ramchandra Ji turned towards Shabri Maiya and says, I do not recognize status, I do not recognize birth, I do not recognize any position, any wealth. Only one thing I come to recognize: the bhakti, the devotion in the heart of a devotee. Hanumanji displays that sense of humility in the presence of Sri Ram. Even though he knew who Bhagwan Ramchandra Ji was, he played dull-witted. He displayed a sense of dull-wittedness, because he cannot be arrogant like many individuals in the presence of divinity. Hence, when an individual surrenders at the altar of divinity, that bhakta displays only humility. Even so, Hanumanji was always ready to serve Sri Ramchandra Ji. Before even anyone can ask him, Hanumanji is ever ready. But he always places Bhagwan Sri Ram first. One day, Bhagwan Ram asked Hanumanji, Hanumanji, who are you? Hanumanji was taken aback. How is it if Bhagwan Ram is said to be Sarvagnya, all-knowing, who is supposed to be Antaryami, one who is pervading everything in everyone? How is it Prabhu Ramchandra Ji does not know me? Then Hanumanji says to Prabhu Ramchandra Ji, from the standpoint, Deha Buddhya, from the standpoint of the body, I am the servant and you are the master. From the standpoint of the Jiva, I am the Jiva Atma and you are Paramatma. But from the high standpoint, you and I are one and the same. Look at the intelligence, look at the knowledge he possesses, look at the wisdom Hanumanji possesses. Yet, he remained humble in life. In spite of all his accomplishments, Hanumanji ever remained humble in the presence of Sri Ramchandra Ji. You and I are devotees of the divine. Can I ask you all a question? How many of you all in this audience here have love in your heart for Hanumanji? Raise your hands. I only see half the audience. How many of you are not sure? Raise your hands. If you have love in your heart for Hanumanji, is there any space for hatred? Think of the question. If there's love in your heart for Bhagwan Shri Hanumanji, There should be no space for hatred. But you know, human beings are interesting. My mother-in-law, hi Ram. How can you love the divine, but the creation of the Creator you don't love? Think about it. Allow love to fill your heart continuously and remain firmly rooted on the ground with humility as your hallmark.